she was throwing that thing back. So this happened to me like last year. It was my junior year of high school and I was in my bag that whole year. My grades were on point. It was glow up season for your boy. I even had more than one female on my line at that point in time. I wasn't dating any of them, but y'all get the point. It just made me feel like that nigga. You know what I mean? Like, there's just things in life that make you feel like you're winning. For some, it might be money. For others, it could be status. It could be the amount of vacations you take a year to luxurious islands somewhere in the Caribbean. To each his own. But for me, at that point in time, I felt like I was winning because of the amount of females that were a part of my life at that point in time. I was only 16, don't judge me, I was shallow. After school, I would usually go home and go to sleep because I'm antisocial, but not today. Instead of going home and going to sleep like I usually do, my two friends Jackson and Leo hit me up like, hey yo, I got the free crib today and I'm having a little kickback pool party. You trying to come through? Jackson already told me he's coming. Yeah, man, it's finna be lit. Usually I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Cause parties aren't really my thing. But the heat that day, that joint was different. Guys, I'm from the Caribbean. I've played pickup basketball in Cozumel, Mexico in 120-degree weather with not a single cloud in the sky. So believe me when I tell you that this day matched the same feeling I had playing basketball in Mexico. Bro, my feet were on fire. So I'm like, bro, I'm already dressed. Why are we even still standing here talking? I go home, get dressed for the pool, and then I start walking up to his house. I get to the pool and I see my man's Jackson and I see Lil too. But off in the distance, there was this one little shawty that I didn't know was gonna be there. I couldn't tell exactly who it was, but when I got closer, I peeped that it was Lexie from down the street. Let me give y'all some recon information about Lexie. She got labeled as a thought back in middle school for having 2 boyfriends in 1 year, which, double standards, but okay. She been around maybe 3 or 4 times. Is known for giving sloppy toppy, which is still not a lot. She's also a really good dancer. And lastly, but definitely not least, when God created her, he had the full intentions of making her a single mother. Cause that booty, I mean that personality was stupid fat. And I know Lexie, we actually cool, but Lexie in school versus Lexie in a bikini, 2 different things. All 4 of us are in the pool together having a good time. We were swimming together, laughing, telling stories, blasting music. It was honestly a good time. But all of a sudden, all you hear from the speaker is, and just by looking at Lexie, you could tell that something in her just snaps. Cause Shawty started making waves in the pool, straight tsunami. She was throwing that thing back. All 3 of us were looking at her like, dang. We were at a loss for words. Jackson has never been twerked on before, so Lexie goes over there and gives him a little lap dance, which I would be completely fine with. if she didn't have a mother-loving boyfriend. Oh my God! Wow! So now, I don't know whether I should cheer Jackson on or start recording this to prove that I'm innocent. Then, as if things weren't already bad enough, Lexie leaves Jackson and starts twerking on Lil. Like, what am I supposed to do in this situation? I can't tell her to stop. I'm not her father. She knows what she's doing. All of a sudden, I hear a car pull up. It's Jackson's parents. Crud. As they see this, we're all getting arrested. Jackson hops out of the pool to say hi to his parents and to buy his time. Lil starts cleaning around the pool because it's a mess, and Jackson isn't supposed to have anyone over at his house if it isn't spotless. Now it's just me and Lexie in the pool, and when I tell you the music went from 0 to 100 and back to 0 real quick, this man Jackson left his phone on his speaker, and the next song that started playing was some slow Hispanic R&B. I look at Lexie like this is not the time right now. This girl is staring dead at me. She starts moving towards me and I'm like, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. I don't care if Lil's parents come back here. I close my eyes and start to relax. There I am, eyes closed, pulling a Stevie Wonder. Very superstitious, writing on the wall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. Then, all of a sudden, I start to feel something on my lap. And I'm like, no, nah, there's no way this is happening right now. I built up the courage to open my eyes and look down. And this girl is going to work. Her hips are moving completely different from anything I have ever seen. I'm there like, maybe if I don't touch, everything will be okay. This girl grabs my hands and puts it on her waist. Guys, man has walked on the moon. We have fought wars. We protected our families. We built America. And we have constantly overcame so many trials and tribulations that we are almost an unstoppable force that can overcome anything. Key word is almost. Cause when she put my hands on her waist, I lost that war. I started enjoying myself. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud to admit it. But at the time, I was 110% done with trying to hold back. My lap, her butt, best friends. As this is happening, Lil and Jackson and his parents come back and catch me and Lexie going full King of Diamonds. This whole event was just one big mess. I haven't been back to Lil's house since this has happened. I just can't. The next day, I see Lexie with her boyfriend in the hallway. As she's walking towards me, she stares at me, smiles, and then says hi like nothing happened. It was like that for the rest of the year. But low key, sometimes I felt like when we walked past each other in the hallway, she would smile at me and remember what happened on that day. And if she could, I'd bet she'd do it again. If y'all made it to the end of the video, then you already know what to do. Please like, comment, and subscribe, cause I will keep giving y'all the juicy content. And shout out to all of these lovely people for commenting on my videos. I love you guys with my whole heart. With that being said, it's a wrap. Fade to black.